Oh, good morning, guys. How are we all today? So we've come to Bempton Cliffs. We're photographing birds today. It's going to be pretty hard to vlog whilst I'm doing that, but I'll try and do some video through the Z8, and I've got the 1.4 converter with the 180 to 600mm lens on. So I'll try and do video, and I'll do some photographs. I'll share those, and I'll come back to you occasionally just to say hello. But yeah, here we go. Enjoy the photographs. Let me know what you think. Talk to you in a bit. Making my way to the cafe because I very badly need a good coffee. So the main thing on here apparently are gannets. They're the ones with the yellow heads. There's some other birds. I've been told what they're called, the little black ones. They're almost impossible to photograph. They're so small and they're so bloody fast. But I've got some good photos, I think, of the gannets. I don't know how many photographs I can take and share. I haven't seen one puffin so far. They told us that there were puffins in here. I haven't seen any at all, and I've spoke to others and they've not either. So, and as they sort of nest in burrows, from what I've seen last year, and they normally dive down and head into the burrow. There's none of that action going on. So either they're not nesting yet, or there aren't any here. Yeah, I haven't seen any whatsoever. Anyway, yeah, so I'll share some of the photographs, the decent ones, of what I've taken of the gannets, and I'll potentially come out again and do it again. All right, so I'll speak to you in a bit. I've come back to the van. My leg, especially my right leg, funnily enough, is too painful at the minute, so I'm just giving it a rest. I'm having a bit of Coke. I was going to have a coffee, but the queue for the coffee in the place is massive. So yeah, I've sacked that idea. So I'll just have a Coke, and I've got some stuff to eat in my bag, so I'll have something to eat, and then I'll go back out there again. I've taken the converter off. I don't know. If at times it's spot on, but at other times it's way too close. So I can potentially crop and get a better picture anyway than with the converter. So I'm going to do that, and we'll try again. Make it a little bit lighter as well. God, it's hurting my arms. Yeah, okay. Right, so we'll be out again in a minute. Cheers. It's fun. It is good fun, this photographing birds. It is not my genre again. Street photography last week, birds this week, whatever next. Anyway, so it is good fun. I've done it with the ZA with the 1.4 converter and the 180 to 600 lens on. I found that at times it's too close and I can't come back far enough. So I've taken the converter off and I'm just going to do it with the 180 to 600 lens. Okay, so image wise, I've got some good ones and I've got some right rubbish. I'm doing it at ISO 1600 to enable me to get a faster shutter speed, and I'm finding that anything over 6,000th of a second is good enough. These things move, man. These Gannets, etc. They move at pace. So yeah, I've got some decent photographs. Nothing exceptional, I don't think. But you know, my first time really. I did Puffins last year, and I bought this lens specifically for doing this because I had so much fun with the Puffins. Yeah, we were told that there were Puffins here. I've not seen any. None of the other guys that I know of have seen any, and I've asked other people if they've seen it. They've not either. So they're potentially out and about. But there's none in the park, if that's the right word for it, in the reserve that we have seen so far. So no Puffins. So mainly Gannets. I'll share some more of those photographs. Cheers. So I've had to stop. I can't walk anymore. My knee is absolutely totaled. That's it from here. But like I was going to say, I don't know how many pictures of Gannets you want to see. We've been looking for Puffins and other birds. There's thousands and thousands upon Gannets and seagulls. Yeah. So I've stopped. I'm going to head back to the van, wait for the others to come back. I don't know how many of the birds were in focus. I don't know how many are good photos. I've used the 180 to 600 and I've used the 1 to 400. And that's pretty much it. I obviously had the teleconverter on at times. I'm not going to put down on the screen what is what. I'm just going to share with you some of the good photographs of birds. Yeah, I know it's not my normal thing, guys, and I apologise if you find birds boring. I know some people do not. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Let us know what you think of the photographs. Which one was your best one? And yeah, we'll go from there. If you liked it, we'll try and do some more of it. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Please remember, guys, leave a comment and like the video. Talk to you later.